a very important attribute that is often not given importance is the soft skill set. That includes your people skills, your communication skills, your etiquette, how you carry yourself. All this comes under soft skills, and this is the most important factor after your experience and your technical and functional knowledge. Then, not to mention, references are very important because employers rely on the references from previous employers. Now here is a situation, we can call it a tiebreaker situation. Let's say we have two candidates, A and B. Both applied for the job. One has 15 years experience, another one has 14 years, about the same, doesn't make a difference. One is expert in two areas, FICO and BW, and the other one is expert in the same two areas. That is a tie. Both are MBAs, and one has completed 7 projects, and the other one has completed 6 projects. More or less the same. It doesn't make a difference. 6 or 7 projects, 14 years or 15 years experience, and both have excellent soft skills, including communications. Now, one is certified and other one is not. This is a perfect example of a situation where certification will play its role. Even though this person has slightly less number of years of experience, but this one is certified, so the employer will definitely look into this factor, and the employer should be inclined towards the candidate B. So here is another example where certification will play its role. So let's say a person already in the job market wants to work in module 3. He is already an expert of module 1 and 2, and he has been working in module 1 and 2 since years. So in module 1 this person has been working since 4 years. In module 2 he has a 2 years of total experience, and he has done 2 projects related to module 1 and 1 project related to module 2, and he's not really certified in either of the 2 modules, and now he wants to bring module 3 into his skill set, and module 3 is related to module 1 and 2, but he has never worked in module 3. Now if he gets certified in module 3, then in the job interview he can say that yes, I have worked in related modules, although I have no practical experience in module 3, but you can give me a chance. I am certified, so I know how module 3 works, but I have worked in related modules in real projects. So this is a perfect case where certification will play its role, and there will be a time when this person will have real experience in all the 3 modules. So whether one will get a job or not depends on the supply and demand. So we have number of candidates applying for number of openings. Okay. Now if you go back about 15 to 20 years ago, situation was quite different. There were so many job openings and not as many manpower available to fill all those positions. And there was a time when certification was literally a ticket to enter the job market. What was happening was a large project will start, and most likely this would be a big bang project. One of the big consulting firms will start this project, and this project will absorb all the manpower available, and still there will be openings, and the project manager wouldn't have much choice rather to bring in new people who are certified but they don't have an experience, and they will work with other people who have experience, so they will be able to do the job that they were supposed to do. Now with the time, the no experience jobs have almost evaporated from the face of the earth. I'm talking about only from ERP markets perspective. So these no experience jobs were there 15 to 20 years ago, but not anymore. Even if they are there, their number is very small, and these jobs do not appear on the job boards. It's mostly the word of mouth that is playing its role to fill in these no experience jobs, if any. Also note that these large big bang projects that were happening a lot in the past, their number has reduced with the passage of time. Just a reminder that these are the factors that play a very important role for a person to get a job: experience, breadth of knowledge, depth of knowledge, soft skills, and references. Having said that, what should a fresher do to increase his or her chance of getting a job? If money is not an issue, then certification is definitely an option, but it's so expensive that you have to seriously consider if $700 is worth spending or not, because certification is not really licensed to enter the job market, and a certified person is usually expected to have some experience. Now, a fresher should be spending time and money in following areas: in training, be it instructor-led or online training, books, marketing, contacting people, building personal relationships. Contacts are so important to land your first job. In fact, this is the most important criteria to land your first job. Maybe you can prove to a person who is in hiring position that you have the skill set, although you do not have any experience, but you really know the system and you need a chance to get into the project. You must spend time attending trade shows and chatting with online communities. Getting certified is definitely an option if money is not an issue, but certification is so expensive, $700, that you seriously have to consider its worth. A fresher should be spending time and money in the following areas: training, be it online or instructor-led, books, marketing. A person should be spending time in marketing himself or herself, building contacts, and the personal relationship. This is so important to land your first job. Maybe if you know the person, you can prove the person that you have the skills, although no experience, but you can be trusted on the project and so on. So it's very important that you should be spending time in building your relationships. Attending trade shows are important, and you should be spending time chatting with online community members to find out what's going on in your area in terms of projects and so on.